Hello everyone, welcome back to Daily Dice. Today I've got my main man, Simon, with me. How's it going, Simon?
Yes, good, very well. Thanks very much.
You excited?
I'm really excited to be here. I've been watching the channel since it's kicked off, so I'm excited to finally get here and get a game in with you.
Nice. And we've been talking about it for ages, me and Si. We really wanted to get this game on the go. It's 1,000 points a day, isn't it?
Yeah, nice and easy, isn't it?
Yeah, and if you look at when we get started, look at the missions and that, I've tried to keep it nice and simple. With just a mission rule, and then the primary mission is nice and simple, just take and hold. Today I'm going to be running the AdMech, taking them for a spin out. I very rarely use the AdMech, so 1,000 points should be nice and easy. I should be able to get the rules right, but I'm sure they'll comment in a second if I don't.
You'll get told if we don't, definitely.
Yeah. Which do tell me, because so I know what I'm doing for next time. What are you running there?
So I'm running Chaos Space Marines.
Nice.
I've been running these guys for nearly 2 years, but I'm sure there'll be, again, plenty of room for people to make sure I'm on my toes with this on the comments. But yeah, been running Chaos Space Marines for about 2 years now, just shy of. Really got into them on the back of more, so I was like listening to the Horus Heresy audiobooks, really got us into it. Kind of fell in love with the nutters that are the word bearers.
Yeah.
And all their crazy goodness. So yeah, I've been building a 40k word bearers army.
Have you got 2,000 points now, or?
I've probably got closer to 3.
Nice.
Been having enough to get to a few kind of grand tournaments and days out and RTTs with them, which I really enjoy. But again, it's nice just to run the 1,000 points a lot of the time as well, because it's a lot less to get your head around. There's a lot of complexity with the Chaos Space Marines as well.
There is. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one. Just before we start, big shout out to all the members, which yourself is a member, Si,
yes,
so
absolutely.
Very much appreciate that. Because every penny does count, and it helps me put money towards stuff behind the scenes, just getting different paints, getting models painted up, different units for the channel, t-shirts like this. So that's it. So so big thanks to all the members. I'll put your name up on the screen now. Let's get into the game, huh?
Awesome.
So this is 1,000 points of AdMech. The army rule is Doctrina Imperative. Basically, it's either in the command phase or into the battle round. I'll double check. You pick what Doctrina Imperative you go in. You go in Protector or Conqueror. If you go in Protector, you get heavy on all your weapons. And if I'm in my deployment zone, I ignore a pip of AP. If I pick Conqueror, the whole army gets Assault. And if I shoot any of size units in his deployment zone, I gain an extra pip of AP. So it's pretty cool, nice little rule. Detachment, I've gone with Rad Zone Corps. It's the main detachment for AdMech, and I think for the list I'm running, it's probably the best. Basically, at the beginning of the battle round, in the first turn, I get to basically drop bombs on Si in his deployment zone. He takes mortal wounds, and gets battle shock, things like that. I'll go over that as we go on through the game. It's pretty nice. And then every turn after that, he takes mortal wounds as well, but just a bit less. So I'll quickly go over the list. So leading the army is the Tech Priest Dominus. He'll be attached to 6 breaches, and he gives them a 5-up feel no pain. He's also got an enhancement that's called Peerless Eradicator, which gives them all sustained hits, which is nice. He's a beast. I love him. Giving them that 5-up feel no pain is really, really strong. So I think he's a bit of an auto take, especially with them breaches. My next HQ is a Tech Priest. I can't remember what he's called, but basically he's just a little ranger, and he's a HQ for them. I basically just have the spare points. He's really cheap, and he just gives them all them rangers rerolls to hit. And they've all got galvanic rifles. I know you can bring plasma and things like that, but I just wanted to keep it nice and simple. So they've all got galvanic rifles. He gives them rerolls to hit, which is nice. He's got no enhancements. The units, so the one that he's attached to is a unit of rangers, 10 rangers, and they've got sticky objectives. So hold it at the end of my command phase, they can run off, and I still hold that objective, which is nice. Because the battle line, they give buffs throughout the army, which is really nice as well. Things like my breaches get reroll hits instead of just reroll hits of 1, and my Cerberus Raiders can move 6 inches away from enemy if they're within 9 inches or something, or 6 inches of the battle line units, which is nice. I've got 2 units of them, So another unit of 10, all with galvanic rifles as well. Then we'll go on to, I'll go on to the breaches. I've got 6 of these. They've all got an arc rifle and arc claw, the heavy arc rifle. They're really strong at shooting. They've only got 2 shots each, but with all the re-rolls, sustained hits, you can give them lethal hits with a strat. You can make them really tough, really strong. And with that dominus, just makes them that little bit better. Next units, I'll go on to the Cerberus Raiders. 3 of these, basically just point scorers. They'll be just running into the corners, running into the quarters, jumping on them objectives early game. So a pretty cool little unit, nice and cheap. Next unit, I've got 2 robots. Again, really tough unit. They've got like toughness 9, 7 wounds each, 2 up save, which is pretty cool. They don't get the Doctrine Imperative, which is a shame, but they're still pretty good. I think the weapons ignore cover, so it sort of makes up for it. They've got a Flamer, Fist, and the Prosper Blaster. So yeah, 2 of them. Their ability is on a roll of a 6 to save. It bounces back and does mortal wounds to the shooting unit. Then we have a Doom Crawler. He's got a neutron laser. I just love this model, to be honest. They're not exactly great, but that neutron laser is pretty tasty if it hits home. We'll just see how it goes this game. There's a lot of terrain on this battlefield, so I'm just going to have to try and get them angles and get that line of sight. And looking at it, I think that's everything. 1,000 points, nice and easy. Admech, I've realised our building lists are really expensive for what they actually give. But yeah, I'm hoping that they do decent against the scum that is the word bearers today. So this is 1,000 points of Chaos Space Marines and word bearers at that. Sai, what's your army rule, mate?
So the army rule for Chaos Space Marines is Dark Pact, which I know you're familiar with from playing a couple of games. So this is essentially where every time I fight and every time I shoot, I can allocate either lethal hits or sustained hits 1 to that unit. Goes off all the time, you can't not fail. The knock-on risk with it is every time I do it, I have to take a leadership test. So if I fail that leadership test, I take D3 mortal wounds on the unit. So it's kind of the price you pay for the favour of the Chaos Gods.
That's it, I like it.
A couple of units have it inbuilt where I get to re-roll them with what they call Chaos Icons, so it's a bit less risky with a couple of the units, as I'll touch on. But yeah, it's a really powerful damage improvement. It's unless things are about very close to die, I'll almost always do it, because it's just worth doing every
standard. And what's your detachment?
So detachment rule is just marks of chaos. So in this edition, every single unit has to have a mark of chaos attached to it. You can't not anymore. So you've got Khorne, Tzeentch, Nurgle, and Slaanesh, or you've also got the option of Chaos Undivided.
Yep.
What those do is they tend to support the Dark Pact. So instead of it being critical hits on a 6, it'll become critical hits on a 5. It's Nurgle. Khorne naturally is all about fighting, so it's lethals on a 5 instead of a 6. So again, I'll kind of talk through that as it goes. I have little markers as well, which help me and my opponents know roughly which have markers on each one as well. So I'll have them on show for while we're playing as well.
Nice, I like it. So we'll go over your list. Do you want to start with your warlords?
Yeah, so my warlord is, I'm running 2 Chaos Lords. Obviously this is the old classic Dark Apostle down here, but again his data sheet's not fantastic so far in this edition, so I'm going to run him as a Chaos Lord. So he's my warlord, Chaos Lord. He's got his the standard loadout of a Demon Hammer and a Plasma Pistol. He's also taken the enhancement Liber Hereticus. So what that does is that when I do Dark Pact, that gives me both sustained and lethals. So his unit gets both buffs.
Nice.
He, as a kind of like most captains and lords, he gets a free CP, battle line CP, that you can use once per battle round.
Nice.
And he also gets once per game. He can just make himself a bit tanky with like an extra D3 attack, D3 wound. He gets devastated as well.
Cool.
So that's him.
And he's attached to
a unit? He's attached to a unit of Chosen.
Unit of Chosen.
So those guys are Chaos Undivided.
Lovely. We'll go to your next HQ, which is another Chaos Lord, I believe.
Again, it's another Chaos Lord, so exactly the same again. The only difference for this guy is he is running as Slaanesh. So he's a Slaanesh unit, and again he's attached to another unit of Chosen. So obviously you'll see those are Khorne Berserker models, but when I got them, again, Khorne Berserkers unfortunately as support aren't great in a KSM army. They don't get Dark Pacts, but they also don't get the World Eaters buffs, so they're a bit of a useless unit.
Yeah.
So I just run them as Chosen. So again, I'll be running them. Same again, so they've got all just the same weapon loads out, so it's just a cursed weapons through the unit, and pistols and bolt guns.
Yep.
As I said, I'll be running as a Slaanesh unit. They're both the Chosen, they're kind of built-in ability is that they can advance shoot and charge as well.
Oh, lovely. So obviously you've already gone over them, but basically your next 2 unit is 2 units of chosen, yeah?
Yeah.
So 2 units of chosen, both 5 models each.
Both 5-man units. Let's say one is just cursed weapons. The one that you're looking at the minute, that's got the power fist and the twin linked in there as well, and 3 cursed weapons.
Nice, nice. Next unit, do you want to go to?
Yeah, you can move back there to the warp talons if you like. Yeah, so again, warp talons, they're just a melee unit. They don't have any pistols or anything. They can deep strike. They move 12 inches, so they're really fast. And again, I'll give them the mark of Slanesh because there's some kind of CP bonuses that can benefit them as well. We'll touch on.
Lovely jubbly. Next up, should we do some cultists?
Yeah, so cursed cultists, great little cheap point scorers. They get sticky objectives, so great for starting on them and then moving on. And they've all just got pistols and little cursed weapons as well.
Lovely jubbly.
There'll be a unit of Nurgle, so there's a strat I can use to protect them from a distance, which I'll touch on in a moment.
Yeah, nice. Then we have a Rhino.
Yep, so I'm running a Rhino. That is mark of Chaos Undivided. So the rule change that they put in recently is that you can't have units inside that don't match the same mark.
Yeah.
So people were taking advantage of that previously. So the unit of Chaos Undivided will be in that Chaos Undivided Rhino. With the usual bit of the Havoc Launcher and Twin Bolters.
Yeah, nice. And then last but not least, Demon Prince.
Little Demon Prince. I love this unit. He's massively overcosted for what he's but it's a great unit to get on the table.
And he just looks so cool as well.
Yeah, it's a great loadout. A great model. I'm running him as Khorne, so he gives me 1 Khorne unit. So he also has an enhancement, which is the Talisman of Burning Blood. So what that does is he gets an extra attack and an extra pip of strength, or if a Dark Pact, he gets D3 attacks and D3 strength extra.
Nice.
Baked into his profile, whatever mark he takes, he also gets an extra buff. So because it's Demonic Allegiance, it's Khorne, he gets +2 to his strength on his Hellforged melee weapon.
Oh, that's nice, yeah.
So he can potentially go up to a max of strength 13 with that blade.
So this guy can bang, right?
Yeah, he can get up to potentially a max of 9 attack. He's
Lovely
also got Demonic Destruction, which is basically when he charges, he does mortal wounds. So depending on how many wounds he has, so at full wound count at 10, I get 10 dice, and it's capped at 6. But I get on a 4, I can get up to 6 mortal wounds on the charge. And he's also got Flying Horror, the one that has the wings. So if I fly over any normal or advanced move that I do, if I fly over one of your units, they have to do a battle test.
Nice.
It's only one though, so if I fly over 2 for any reason, it's only
just
one.
pick one, yeah.
Pick one.
Nice, I like it.
So
and
he's got plenty going on.
That's the army, I believe.
I didn't mention one more enhancement, sorry.
Yeah, go for it.
So apologies, yes, on the other Chaos Lord as well, I do have one more enhancement for the Slanesh one, which is Intoxicating Elixir. That one Chaos Lord, he gets a 5 feel no pain, and also if the unit does a Dark Pact and he shoots someone or hits someone, you have to do a battle shock test as well. So a couple of battle shock shenanigans that in this list today, which could be fun, might benefit.
Oh, I like it. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one. It'll be red against red. We'll be painting the streets red, I'm guessing. So
it's good we've got different coloured bases, so we just get mixed up.
Start hitting our own people. Yeah, so looking forward to this one. So into the game. So the cards have been drawn. Deployment is Dawn of War. Basically, I'm deployed that side. Side deployed that side. There's 3 objective markers in no man's land, 1 in each deployment zone. Primary mission, like we said in the intro, take and hold. So 5 points for each objective marker you hold to a maximum of 15 in your command phase, in the 2nd, 3rd, in 4th battle round. In the 5th battle round, the person who goes first gets them in the command phase. The person who goes second gets them at the end of their phase. End of their turn, sorry. Supply lines is the mission rule, and basically, if you've got a unit, if you control the objective marker in your deployment zone, you roll a dice, and on a 4+, you get a command point. So that's pretty nice. So yeah, the battlefield is set, and we're all deployed. Terrain, basically everything's large ruins. So you've got your obscuring. If you're shooting through, you can't, basically. If you're inside, you get your cover. The only things that aren't obscuring are these containers here and them containers over there. Basically, you can shoot through, but you just get your cover save. So yeah, I've deployed. I've got nothing in reserves, nothing in deep strike. I've put some Cerberus Raiders here. I've put the breaches there with the Dominus. 2 units of Skitarii Rangers there. Also, as you probably noticed in the army video, I had an engine tier, and I said engine tier, but it wasn't that. It was a marshal, and I've changed the model to a marshal so everyone knows what's going on. So marshal, run in this unit of rangers. He gives them the rerolls to hit, and he can give them a stratagem, even if it's already been used, but it's not free like the other ones. It's basically you still have to pay for it, but you can do it if it's already been used. The Dune Crawler, he's just chilling there. And then 2 robots at the end here. They're just getting the benefit of cover and maybe just leg it towards the objective or something like that. So, yeah, that's my army deployed. Si, what have you done over your side, mate?
Yeah, so going over this side, so I've got the Rhino with the 5-man chosen and a Chaos Lord over on this side here. I've got a bit of room to move. There's a unit of Warp Talons tucked in behind here. I've then got my Cursed Cultist starting on the home objective with their sticky ability. The Demon Prince is kind of out ready to move forward out the back of there as well. And then the last unit of chosen with the Chaos Lords tucked in back here.
Lovely jubbly. So yeah, really looking forward to this one. It's basically just a full-on combat army, gets a full-on shooty army. So I don't want him to get in my lines, so hopefully I'll be able to shoot him before he gets to me. So should we roll, see who go first? Big question is, do you want to go first?
You're a bit far away from the charges in turn 1,
Yeah.
so, but then again, if I'm hoping to be shot for a turn, there probably won't be much left, especially with mortal wounds. Let's see. Ooh,
Big 6.
that's a big 6.
Big 5. So the word bearers, turn 1. So before we start size turn, I did a few scout moves. So I just shot these rangers here. I tucked these rangers in towards that objective, and the Cerberus Raiders have moved over here. I did my Rad Bombardment throughout his army. It wasn't great, to be fair. Si just decided everything to take the mortal wounds, no battle shocks throughout. These took 1 mortal wounds. Them 2 failed. The Warp Talons took 1, and the Rhino took 2, which will heal in Simon's turn. So lovely jubbler. It's on to Word Bearers, turn 1. So Word Bearers, turn 1. Extend battle lines. It's Hugh No Man's Land. He had Defend Stronghold, but obviously you can't get that in turn 1, so he's mixed it back into his deck. Extend battle lines is basically you hold the objective in your deployment zone and 1 in No Man's Land. You get 5 points for it. Skew No Man's Land is hold 2 objectives in No Man's Land, so pretty decent cards for size turn 1. Obviously, him moving into No Man's Land, he'd have to take the brunt of shooting, but it gets him 10 points. So basically, size shot is chosen. You advanced them, didn't you, Si? You got a big 6, just an 8, you can see through the middle, and they've grabbed that objective. He's hopped his Demon Prince over there, so he's still behind there for a counter charge later game. The Rhino advanced, did it?
Yeah, the Rhino advanced as well.
Advanced and has jumped on that objective. The Warp Talons, they advanced as well and have jumped in here and actually on that objective as well, which is nice. Because of true line of sight, I physically can't see them either, so they're going to be counter charge later game. The cultists have advanced and they're heading towards that corner for later secondary missions. They've obviously got sticky objectives, so that's size now. Do you actually want to roll your dice for the secondary mission? You know, for the on a 4+ you get a CP.
Of course, yeah. I forgot about that.
So yeah, get extra CP, which is nice. And that is everything, isn't it?
That's everything for movement, yeah.
Yep, so we'll get back to you in size shooting. So size first bit of shooting, actually only bit of shooting, is the chosen in here. They did advance, but they can advance and shoot still. So they've got a load of pistols, I believe, bolt pistols.
Bolt guns, all got bolt guns.
All got bolt guns, nice. And you're putting them into the robots?
I am, yeah.
Putting them into the robots. I also said the Rhino advanced actually didn't, but because it's not wholly within the terrain, it still can't shoot out, so he's basically just, that'll be going to waste the shots from there, but he did need to get in to get the objective, obviously. So 5 bolt guns, is that right?
Yeah, I'm going to do my Dark Pact as well.
Dark Pact, right?
Yeah, so I'll do it, because they're Chaos Undivided, so I get to reroll 1s, and I'll choose lethals on 6s.
Yeah.
I'm shooting to something far stronger.
Nice.
So Dark Pact. Got that fine, so yeah, don't hurt myself.
Nice.
And then, yeah, bolt guns, so hitting on 3s, rerolling 1s, 6s are lethal. That's 1 lethal, I'll reroll those 1s. A couple of lethals, I'll take that 2 out, all these hit.
Wounded on toughness,
Strength
9.
4.
So
Yeah,
6s?
6s to wound. So 3 saves at no minus.
3, 2 ups, any 6s, cause mortal wounds. So I actually bounced, actually kill one of yours. One was on 1. Oh, you have 3 wounds each, don't they?
So I've actually took them all away for shooting this.
So 1 left on 1 wound remaining.
Nice.
Lovely. And is that turn?
That is turn. I've got nothing to. I don't think I'm within. I don't want to move.
Yeah.
Charge even if I could, because they're obviously scoring points. And yeah, nothing else has got visibility to.
Nice.
Yeah, no, there's nothing else to do.
What are you thinking? What's on your mind?
I was thinking about the warp talons, obviously the Slanesh, so for a CP I can advance and charge.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I can't tell if it's not worth doing. It's too, because you can move 6 inches away anyway, so there's no point even thinking about going after those guys.
Well, that's only after your movement. So I physically couldn't move 6 inches. Well, if you, if you advanced. I think they did advance, didn't they?
They did, yes. So
yeah,
for a CP I can charge them.
Yeah, which I think by looking at it, it's probably about a 10 or 11, 12 sort of thing.
I'm not going to. There's no point. I'll keep them parked because I'll move pretty rapidly next turn for me.
Yeah, cool. Good choice. So yeah, we'll get back to you in size end of turn roundup. So yeah, of course, like we said, extend battle lines, 5 points. Skew no man's land, 5 points. Big 10 points for size turn 1. So good turn, Si.
Thanks very much.
Into Admech turn 1. So Admech turn 1. Storm hostile objective. So I need to take an objective off Si, and I get 5 points for it. Deploy teleport armor. So I need to deploy a teleport armor in Si's deployment zone or in no man's land. So they're the orders that have been received from Call himself. So what have we done? Robots have walked over here, just into this bit of terrain here. Basically, I want to charge this unit of chosen inside here, and get that objective off him. So that's Storm Hostile objective. It's only a 4-inch charge. I might have to do a bit of shooting into him to just soften him up. If I kill the one at the front, it'll probably knock it to a 5 or 6. But he has a wound on the one at the back. So if I can just take that 1 wound off, then it won't make the charge bigger. These have all jumped up here because I want to get some shots on that unit of what they're called again? Cultists. That's right. So Si's going to use a strat. He's just set in advance just to make it easier. They're going to do their Nurgle strat where I can't shoot them within 18. So that's one of Si's CP gone. I've also moved these Qatari here because they're doing the deploy teleport armor for 3 points in the centre. This Dunecrawler advanced, I got a 6, so he's got Druid Bead on that Rhino. This unit have just shimmied to the side, so I don't want to get counter charged by anything, to draw bead on the Rhino, and obviously the Dominus has moved that. And these Raiders have just shuffled back into this corner, and it gives Si choice whether to charge them and deny me secondaries for when I get engaged on fronts or the corners, or to go for other stuff and just leave them. There might be, I guess, some shots off on the what they're called again?
Warp talons.
Warp talons. It's late in the day, but this is the first late game I've done, so I'm tired before I've even started. So warp talons, if I can get some shots on them, it might be something. So that's everything. Si's also going to pop smoke on the Rhino to make it -1 hit, because it's going to be taking a lot of shooting by all this, basically. I'm going to pop a strat to give these lethal hits, I think. I think it might be worth it. I'll see how this goes first with the neutron laser, but I highly doubt it's going to kill the Rhino in one shot. So I'm probably going to pop that. What else have we got? Nothing that I really want to use. So yeah, let's get into shooting. So first bit of shooting, I've decided to put the robots into the chosen, just because even if I kill 3, it's still only a 5-inch charge. Because one of them has to die at the back, and then if the 2 get took from the front, it's still a 5-inch. So I think it'll be worth it to soften them up, and I'll keep a CP back for that charge just in case it goes horribly wrong. So the Fossil Blasters, start off with them. So hitting on, do you know what? I need to double check that because it is Admech. It's usually 4s. It is 4s, of course. So hit on 4s. Let's go. That's 3 hits. And then strength 6, toughness 4. Even the chosen toughness 4, are they? Yeah. Just get an extra wound. So 3. Just 1. It's -1 AP. You're in cover, but it ignores cover. So just 1.
4 up.
4 up, yeah.
No, we don't get it.
1 extra wound. So
that's
that one's
one
dead. So 2 flamers going in hot. 2d6 hits. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wounded on 3, strength 6 these. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're -1 and they also ignore cover. So 6, 4 ups, yeah.
So 2 wounds.
2 wounds, nice. So I'm going to put this unit of galvanic rifles into the same unit as well. So I'll get back to you when they're shooting. So next bit of shooting, there's 9 galvanic rifles there. So 2 shots each, so 18 shots. Hitting on 4s, but re-rolling because of that martial. Hitting on 4s. And then I'll pick them out. And then the martial gets them lovely jubbly re-rolls. An extra 2. And then wounded on 4s, we've got strength 4, toughness 4. Another one there. So you've got 4, 5 saves, no AP. So 5 3-ups. Oh, he makes them all. So it'll have to be glorious combat. Next bit of shooting, the stubber and the neutron laser into the rhino. The stubber shot did nothing, of course, but the neutron laser hitting on 5s now, which isn't great, but obviously with the smoke, so 1 hits, that's nice. Strength 16, toughness 9, so it'll be 3s. It does wound, that is -4, so I'm guessing that goes straight through. D6 plus 1 damage. Oh! Yeah, I'm going to have to leave it as that. I need the...
2 damage,
yeah, probably wouldn't make a difference. Because I can't kill it. How many wounds is he on?
7.
7. Because that's after them 2, yeah?
That's after them
so he was on 9,
yeah.
so I couldn't kill it. So yeah, it probably doesn't make a difference. So last bit of shooting. All the breaches into that rhino, we need rid of it. So I've used a strat that basically gives them lethal hits. So they've got sustained hits, lethal hits, and re-roll all hits, which is nice. So 2 shots each and 6 of them. So if maths serves me right, that'll be 12 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So re-rolling all these, sustained hits, lethal hits. Let's go. So we've got 2 go straight through, and then that's 2 more for the yeah, hitting on 5s this, because he's popped smoke. So they've all hit technically. Re-rolling. Nice, so we've got some more. So we've got another 2 go straight through, and another 2 sustained. That goes through. So then anti-vehicle 4. So, oh, not great, not great. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 saves at -2, so 7 5-ups. But it should be on paper a dead tank. Oh my god!
Oh, he loves it.
How many wounds has he got?
7.
So he's on 1 wound. No, 3 damage each. He's on 1 wound remaining.
Oh,
Can you believe it? This could be game over very early. So I finished crying half an hour later, dried my tears up, and we are going to do this 4-inch charge. I've got a CP, so if this fails, come on. Oh, so they just get it, which is what I need. Right, it's all going on inside this gantry. You can't really see, but there's 2 robots in combat with them chosen. So all I need to do here, how many have you got in there? 4 and then a
4
lot.
chosen in the Lord, yeah.
4 chosen in the Lord. So I just need to kill 1, because I'm obviously 2 each. You're obviously 1. So yeah, I just need to kill 1.
Kill 2, otherwise we'll then be tied on OC. You're 4 OC, aren't you?
Yes.
I've only got 5 there.
Oh, there's 5 in there.
Yeah.
Right, you're right. So I need to kill 2. Hitting on 4s in size used Infernal Rite, is it called?
Yeah, you get it for free with the Lord. It's armor content.
Armor content, nice. So hitting on 4s. So we've got 4 hits. And then strength, it'll be wounds on 2s, I think, but I'll double check this after I've rolled. Yep, so 4 saves, -2 but -1. So basically 4 ups. The way size been rolling so far.
Not bad.
Kill 1, 3 damage.
3 damage, that's 1 down.
So I don't actually take that off him. This is a bad day for the Admech.
Only 1 on 1 wound as well.
Yeah. Right, size, hit back side. What have you done there?
So I'm gonna obviously I've got the 3 units are chosen in there, so they just get all their attacks. But then I'm going to take the opportunity straight away on the Chaos Lord to do his Chance for Glory. It's basically +1 of everything. Extra attack, extra strength, extra AP, extra damage. So his Demon Hammer's doing some good slapping.
Lovely jubbly.
I'm also going to do my Dark Pact.
Yep.
So I'll roll that now. That goes off absolutely fine. So again, I'll get to re-roll 1s and I'll do lethal hits.
Yeah. So this is going to be pretty nasty.
I'll start with the chaffier of the two. So hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s and 6s are lethal. To re-roll those 1s, take that 2 out, they all hit. So it's strength 5.
So toughness 9, so fan 6s.
Sorry, it's toughness 5, so it'll be running on 5s, won't it?
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, so they've worked. So yeah, it's a 5.
Yep.
So you've got 4 saves at -2.
That's 5 there, isn't it? 5 saves.
So it's 5 saves at
-2, so these are 4ups.
Only 1
2 got
damage
through.
each.
So 1 down to 5 wounds remaining. Next weapon.
So that's all the chosen done, so onto the Chaos Lord. With
His
his nice
big hammer.
Demon Hammer. Big dirty Demon Hammer. 6 attacks. He's hitting on 3s. Re-rolling any 1s, which didn't get any. So they just all 4 of them hit. So it's strength 9.
Toughness 9, so 4s.
Wound on 4s and 6s is devastating.
Right.
So it's
Nice.
1 devastating wound.
That's 3 damage, yeah.
That's 3 damage. Yeah.
And 1 at -3, you say?
2 at -3.
I think it's wound on 4s, 3 there.
Oh, that's not cost.
Yeah.
So yeah, so 1 at -3.
1 at -3, so 5 up. No, so a big 6 mortal wounds.
6
Do
damage.
you know what? I'm going to CP that.
Okay.
Oh, I saw the 6 wink as well. So see if he blows up. I don't know if he does or not, but yeah. So that is a robot fall, and that is just fail for the AdMech. So things are looking bad. We're already pushed against the wall in turn 1. So I'll get back to you at the end of turn round. Yeah, so deploy teleport armor, 3 points. Storm style objective I didn't get. I'm tempted to actually. I'm going to actually get rid of that for a CP. I think I need the CP at the minute, so it'll put me up to 2 because I just used 1. So it'll put me up to 2. That's them done. It was a real shame not killing that rhino. I mean, on paper, should be dead. I should have really got that objective, but just probably pretty terrible rolling from my part. Pretty amazing rolling from size. It's really pushed me against the wall. So I'll look forward to see how size turn 2 goes. Going into word bearers turn 2. So word bearers turn 2. Overwhelming force, basically kill units off objectives, and how can you read that each time an enemy unit starts within range? Yeah, nice. And then Stormer style objective, take an objective marker off me, so very doable both of them. I've obviously got the robot in there, and I've got this unit of Scutari on here. So yeah, 2 good ones. What was the second one? The Storm Star objective. Oh, yeah. So you could get both of them by storming this objective, killing that unit off there, killing that unit off there. So, Sai, what have you done? You basically advanced them over there, haven't you?
Yeah, so just keep shuffling it in this corner for the inevitable secondaries when they pop. Demon Printers move forward for a pretty big charge.
Yeah.
So the Chosen have popped out that really knackered but not dead Rhino, aiming to come into this mid board. The Rhino's probably took tail and ran, just to, again, get into a corner.
Yep.
And the Warp Talons just kind of hung back for the time being. They're still in that terrain.
Some sort of counter charge.
Just kind of waiting for the opportunity whilst holding on to that objective.
Yeah. I'm going to fire Overwatch with my breaches into size chosen. I just think I need to do some sort of damage just to lessen the damage that's going to be coming into these. Yeah, so I'm going to fire Overwatch. So let's go. So hitting on 6s. So we've got 2 sustained hits. That's 4, and I get to re-roll.
Nice combo, isn't it?
Yeah, nice little combo. Cool, so we've got another 2, meaning another 4 for sustained hits. And then wounding on 2s, strength 8, toughness 4.
Yep.
Oof, so that is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, -2. Each one killing it'll be -1 because you're in cover.
Yeah.
So 4 ups. 1, 2, 3 die. I'll take it. I'll take it.
Some solid roll.
First bit of shooting. The unit inside here, popping some pistols into the Castellan robot.
I'll dial back because.
Why not?
So that's absolutely fine. So yeah, again, just do lethals and reroll ones. So
Yeah,
I've got
yeah.
4 pistols, 1 plasma and 3 normal dudes. So
Nice.
2 pistols, and that obviously hit 6 is the wound. No, so
Yep.
2 saves, absolutely nothing.
2 ups. He's alright.
No. And then plasma. Ooh, yeah, I will overcharge because I've got some.
You only live once, don't you?
Yeah, we're okay. Does he hit on 2 or 3? I can't remember actually. Just double check. Must be a 3. No. Oh yeah, he does. No plasma pistol hits on the 2 up for the Chaos Lord.
Nice. So yes.
So he does it. No, strength 8, so still winning on 5.
Yep.
Oh,
Nice.
he gets the wound in, so it's -3.
-3, so it's 5 up.
2 damage.
2 damage, nice. Do you want to see if you hurt yourself?
Alright, yeah, that's it.
No, he's fine.
So yeah, he gets 3
So,
attacks.
Demon Prince shooting his little cannon into the Skitari in the middle. The Rangers. So, 3 attacks.
2 and 3s. That's what I hit on 2s even.
To it.
So 2 hits, strength 5, so 3's the wound.
Yep. Nice.
2 saves at -1.
-1, so they're in cover. So it'll be. I should probably know this, but I'll double check after. I'll double check. Yep. So it's a 4 up save, so 1 dice because they're in cover. So blink, take him away. Next bit of shooting.
2 bolters, which.
So this chosen unit into the same unit of Rangers.
So again, I'll do my Dark Pact,
Yep.
which is fine. So we'll reroll 1s and do 6s sustained.
Yeah.
So I'll do the 4 bolters. We get to reroll a 1. No, so wounding on 3s.
Yep.
So just 1 save, no minus.
1 free up, he's in cover. He's alright.
And then the plasma pistol. No.
Go on, overcharge it.
Yes, it's a reroll of 1. Yeah, gets it. Wounding on 2s. Yeah,
Nice.
so -2.
-2, so it'll be a 5 up, I think. He's alright.
Loves it.
So first bit of charging is the chosen. It's like a 3-inch charge into the Skitari, and you do it on a 7. The Demon Prince.
Demon Prince, I think he is. Yeah, he's going to charge into this unit as well, just to try and help.
So you literally just need a 2 as well, because you just have to touch it.
Might as well just touch it and tuck in.
Yeah, so do you want me to just do it for you?
Yeah.
There we go, he's in. And this unit's in. Do you want me to move them in for you?
Please, yeah.
You might as well grab this objective there. And then he's in as well. Cool, so we'll get back in the fight phase. So the Demon Prince gets an ability. So what is it? How many wounds you have?
So it's demonic destruction. So when I charge and I do mortal wounds, I roll as many dice as I've got wounds. So
Yep.
full strength. So I get 10 dice,
Nice.
4 ups. It's mortal wound up to a max of 6.
Nice. So
I'm just looking for mortal wounds. I think it's a max,
that
isn't it?
5, I
Oh,
think.
is it just a 5? 1, 2. Yeah, so
5 dead. So as you can see, there's just a massive crater where there's a load of dead Skitari Rangers. I almost weathered that storm. We did that off camera because I just thought it'd be a no-brainer. When he killed the ones with mortal wounds with the Demon Prince, I killed a load at this side, meaning he only had the chosen to attack. Only 1 died from the 2 chosen, so there was 3 left for his lord to kill. He killed all 3 because I rolled. I had 6 saves, 3 failed, 3 passed. So I CP'd 1 because it had denied Simon 3 points, but I got a 2. So that unit is no more. And that's turn, I believe. Oh no, I still have this attack here, so quickly do Magi, 4 attacks. Get off your armor contempt, yeah. So 2 hits inside here, wounds on 2s. 2 wounds, 2 4 up saves.
Forward. What's an AP?
AP2.
AP2, so it's 5s to 4s.
Yeah.
Cover as well, because
Only shootings, covers from shooting.
Oh,
It's awesome combat, yeah.
So 4s.
Yep.
Now fill them both.
2 die, nice.
2 dead.
Do size attack back.
Right.
So size attacks back. He's got a lord and he's got 1 chosen in there. He's using a CP for Profaned Zeal, so he can reroll all wounds. Is that?
Reroll all wound rolls, and I'll do my Dark Pact as well, which is fine. So I'll get reroll hit rolls of a 1 and 6 as a lethal.
Nice.
So
2 misses. 2 hits. It's 300.
Your Lord's hitting on 3. Oh, it's Demon Hammer, isn't it?
Yeah.
3 misses.
Tasty. Right, so strength 8, so I'm still moving on
5 and
5.
6s.
So I'm re-rolling everything.
Yeah.
6 is devastating. So there's 1
Devastating. Reroll. So he's down to 2 wounds remaining.
I've got how many choices left? 1?
Just 1. Be nice if he could survive.
So that's lethal. Roll in. So 2 lethal, 1 miss. So 5.
5 and 6s, yeah. Oh, nice.
So 3 saves minus 2.
Minus 2, 4 up. Oh, kills him.
Whoa.
Can you believe it? See if he blows. I think he does. I think it's only 1 mortal wound, but I'll double check that. So another fantastic turn by the word bearers. Overwhelming force. He gets for 5 points. Storm hostile objective gets for 5. So big hit, very, very big hit. And now the Admech are cornered. See what we can do in Admech turn 2. So Admech turn 2. I draw cleanse and assassination. So cleanse, I need to do an action on an objective, and I get points for it. 1 objective I get 3, 2 objectives I get 5. Assassination, kill a character, I get 5 points. So Sai's already massively running away with points. He got 15 in his turn 2 for primary, and he's been maxing out secondaries both turns. So I kind of need both these, and need to take him off primary objectives and just really do a dent in his armour now. So he's got a model left in there on its own with a character. He's got the Demon Prince here, which I need rid of really. I can't have that running about. These Chosen I need to get rid of. They've got a character in there. These advanced and are going to cleanse this objective. His Warp Talons are just out of free, so I've jumped on there, made the most of it and cleansed it. This June Walker, what's it called? Crawler, that's it, of course. June Crawler, stayed still, it's got heavy, so I can hit on freeze, which is ideal. And he's got some juicy targets there. These all move forward because they've got their arc claws, so they're good in combat, so they're going to be just charging, whichever one's still alive. Everything's just going to be shooting into this centre most probably. I could shoot into them, but I think I'm best off aiming for these. That Demon Prince needs to die. If that dies, I have a chance of keeping my main assets alive. So back in the shooting phase. First bit of shooting is going to be the destroyers. I'll put them into the Demon Prince. So let's see what we can do. I'll use a CP to make them lethal hits. So I want 1, and let's do this. So 3, 4, 5, 6. What are you thinking, Sai?
I'm thinking I've got the 2 CP for my version of Armour of Content. He's got 4 info though.
Yeah. So it's, and he's in cover. So it what's his normal save? 3.
3.
So it wouldn't actually make a difference. Yeah, you get a 3 up save anyway against these. It might come in handy against the neutron laser, but if you want to use it against that one, yeah.
No, we won't spend 2 CP on that.
Let's see what we can do. So hitting on 4s. What is it? 5. So we've got them 3 are lethal, go through, and that's 3 sustained. Then I'm tempted to reroll all these, you know. Yeah, just fish for them 6s. I need as many as I can to go through. Yeah, I am gonna reroll them all. So I get another 2 6s, go through, another 2 sustains, and then 3 miss. Then my wounds on 5 and 6s, that's the problem. So we've got only get 2 there. So you've got 7 3 ups. Fail a few for me, please. He makes them all. This is absolute unbelievable. So the Dominus took his shot as well into the Demon Prince. Nothing happened. So I've got a neutron laser and I've got this Qatari still. Really don't know what to do because, I mean, the Demon Prince is going to be around either way. Unless I got really lucky with a neutron laser. I could charge the charge them, which I should be able to put some damage into him. Yeah, I think the neutron laser is going to have to go into your Demon Prince. I just need to do something to him. He's with him surviving this, it's probably game over for the Admech, to be fair. The Stubber I'll put into the these three actually. So he should be within 18. Do you want to double check that for us?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Like,
I thought so.
So. Yeah, there you go.
So also 6 shots, hitting on 3s because he stayed still. So 4 hits, wounding on 4s. 3 saves, no minus, so 3 free ups. Nice. Good talk. Neutron laser. Both hits.
Nice.
Toughness 9, yeah?
Yes.
3s. Both wounds. 2 4 in wounds. Do you fill in both of these, side? He fills 1.
Oh, I'm gonna come on, point really
CP,
well,
yeah?
Yeah, oh, I've got to.
So he's down to. How many are you down to?
CP?
Yeah.
We don't have 1 CP now.
Alright.
Well.
So he rerolls it. He makes it, of course. He won't even let me tickle his Demon Prince. What an absolute sweaty player Sai is. So, last bit of shooting. These Skitarii Rangers are going into this unit in the middle. I need the assassination, so I'm going to have to just do as much damage as I can into them. I'm tempted to use my last CP to get the lethal hits on these, because the Skitarii Marshal can just give them, they can use a stratagem twice. It's already been used, sorry. So yeah, I think it's probably worth it. So I'll use that in my last CP. Back down to 0. So that's nice, all I'm got lethal. I can re-roll, so I might as well just re-roll a lot. Fish for them, 6s. So a couple more. And then hitting on 4s. So then we're wounding on 4s. No more. So you've got 3, 4, 6, 7 saves, no minus, so 7 free ups.
Yes, I can't. I was thinking about the involved save to do that, but it doesn't max to 3 wounds.
Nah.
So. Oops. So that is.
Oh, 1.
1
Nice.
dead.
And then that's everything shot, so I might as well keep the camera rolling and we'll just go straight to a charge.
Yes.
So I'll roll for the breaches into. It's a 4. I'll double check that. Looks like a 4 to get it to me, but let's double check. Yeah. So yeah, the breaches into that unit 2, and then I'll get back to you in the fight phase. So all squashed into combat. A mistake I did make when I was talking about the list is these aren't arc claws, they're hydraulic claws. I don't know why I thought they were arc claws, but on my list I had put hydraulic claws because they're just better in the free, so why wouldn't you do that? So 2 attacks each, so we've got 12, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we're hitting on 4s. Let's go. Then re-rolling for. Let's see if the sustains are actually in combat as well. Yeah, so I get my re-rolls, but only range weapons get the sustained hits for that enhancement. So they've hit, and then re-rolling them. Nice. And then I missed. And then we're wounding on 2, strength 8. Oh my god, what's going on with them ones? You've got 4, 5, 6, 7 saves at -2, so 7 5-ups. Can we do these one at a time?
Yeah, it's -2. So it doesn't count because you roll totally and cover together, aren't you? So,
Yeah.
So 5 up. What's the damage on them?
3, so that'd be
Okay,
1
so
dead.
that's 5 up. Nope, so that's a 2 dead. So 4 up in above.
Yep.
Saves 1.
Saves 2.
That's 3 damage, so he's down to 2. Ah, he doesn't survive.
That's him dead. I'll take it.
Nice. Yeah,
That does get me assassinate, and I do get cleanse for 3 points. So I'll quickly do the roundup after this. So end of Admech, turn 2. I get cleanse for 3 VP. I get assassinate for 5. Not a bad turn. I think turn 2 I'm still an uphill battle with how far ahead Sai's on points. In with the Demon Prince still being alive, but what can you do? Let's just see if we can withstand the storm. Word bearers, turn 3. No prisoners and tempting target. So No prisoners, basically you just have to kill units. You get 2 VP each to a maximum of 5. Tempting target, I pick a target in no man's land, and Sai has to grab that by the end of his turn. So I picked the middle objective, the one with the breaches on. Sai's basically, you've kept them two inside here, just chilling. Yep. He's advanced them over there, cultists, and they've just advanced. They keep just advancing one, so they're just slowly but surely making their way at that corner. The rhinos just tucked into there. These warp talons move towards these raiders to get a closer charge, but obviously then the raiders can use their thing where they move out of, they can move d6 inches and they move 5, so it's a bit of a longer charge, and if he does want to charge him, he'll have to pull himself off that objective that he's now on. Because I can see him through the door with all the breaches, I thought I might as well fire Overwatch again. Try and kill some of them would be nice, so that's what I'm going to do. The Demon Prince, he was sort of in a tough position. He was here. He couldn't physically get around here. He'd have to sort of finish here next to the, because of the Rangers. So he's came around this way. We're just going to say he can go through that door because obviously he just tuck his wings in and walk through the archway. So he only has an inch. So literally he's in the charge with breaches. So yeah, I'll do a bit of Overwatch. And then we'll get into Sai's turn. So get my dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And we're looking for 6s. Oh, that is nice to see. So I've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and they're all sustained. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then I re-roll. So none of them. So then wounded on 2s. This could be a wiped unit, couldn't it?
Why did I move them? I could have just stayed there and charged it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 saved. -2, so -1. So 14 forks, I'm guessing. Each fail is a dead. Yeah. A dead model. Sai in his head now thinking, what is going on?
I didn't even need to. You would have been able to move your models away from me. I could have charged and killed them and then just consolidated on the objective. Total rookie mistake.
So what happens when you follow a Chaos God?
4 up.
And this is also what happens when you follow a Chaos God.
1's dead. 4 up. That one.
Yeah.
4 up.
2 dead.
4 up.
3 dead.
4 up.
4 dead.
4 up.
5 dead. They wipe out the unit.
Oh, that was bad.
Mistakes were made by the word bearers. Yeah, so shooting we just did off cam. There was only 1 bolter from the Chosen into them, and they survived it. The Demon Prince shot them as well and killed one of them. I said to Sai, it might make him feel a bit better. If he hadn't moved them and still charged these, I would have still fired Overwatch with these, so it would have still been the same outcome. And I would have actually been on the objective because I wouldn't have moved away with these. So it's probably, if anything, yeah, I came off the objective, which denies me 5 points in my next turn. But yeah, into the charge phase. Demon Prince is basically just in.
Yeah, so he'll do his mortal wounds.
Yep.
How many wounds do those guys got each?
They have got 3 each.
I'll kill 2. Didn't go very well, so only 2.
2, the gods are failing Sai, but I do get 5 up shrugs for this unit. So the 2 do go through, leaving 1 on 1 wound.
Right, so I get 6 attacks, and then I'll do my Dark Pact.
There you go, right, just said it for me. 6 attacks from the Demon Prince into the breaches.
Dark Pact goes off.
Nice.
So corn, so lethals are 5.
Yep.
Because of Dark Pact, I get D3 extra attacks. So I get 1 extra attack and D3 extra strength. 1 extra strength.
Nice.
Strength is strength 11.
Lovely jubbly. I'll just quickly check my toughness. Yeah, toughness 7, which is pretty good. So
hitting on 2s, 5s are lethal.
Yeah. Nice, you get
2
lethal there.
1 miss.
Wounding on
3s.
3s, yep.
So that is
5 go through, yeah.
5 at -2.
-2, we get 3 ups, so 5 ups. Yeah, let's go.
Flat 3 damage each.
Flat 3, so I'll do my shrugs. So first one's on 1 wound. He's dead. Second one, he's alive on 1 wound. Third one, so 2 fall. Do my attacks back and that's turn, yeah?
Yeah.
So piled back in and trying to hit the Demon Prince back. So it'll be 8 attacks. Hitting back. So hitting on 4s. And then re-rolling for the battle line unit within 6. And then wounded on 5 and 6s. You've got 2 saves at -2, so 2 4-pin runs.
Yeah. Next one. There's one.
3 wounds.
3 wounds, he's down to 7.
Nice. Get back to you in size roundup. Yeah, so end of size turn. Tempting target, obviously he doesn't get no prisoners. He doesn't get you kill a unit, so you're actually going to bin both these off you.
Yes, I am, yeah. Give me a CP.
Yeah, so they're both getting binned. And Sai gets his CP. So on to Admech, turn 3. So on to Admech turn 3, defend stronghold, bring it down. So I need to defend my home objective by the end of Sai's turn, and I need to kill basically his Demon Prince. I could shoot his tank. Yeah, probably he'll try with them Cerberus Raiders, but I don't think I'll kill it. What's it on, 2 wounds?
2 wounds, yeah.
2 wounds. I mean, it's a possibility. But yeah, so because he's a monster, I can actually shoot at that with all my weapons still. Which obviously I will be doing and trying to kill him. So basically I've kept these here. I didn't want to move them too far anywhere because I need them to the re-rolls for these. And they can basically pick whether to shoot the Demon Prince or whether to shoot these lads inside here. This is stayed still, so because it's heavy, so I can hit on 3s instead of 4s. These are staying in combat, they're just going to shoot into combat at the Demon Prince. And then these raiders might as well take some pop shots. You never know, might get really lucky and kill a tank. So on to the shooting phase. Right, so shooting, of course these can't shoot into combat at him, these are only infantry. So basically I kind of need to put everything into him. I'm going to keep them in combat because I feel like his Demon Prince won't be able to kill all 4 of these. And I feel like I can take off enough wounds so one of them can chip off the last wound. I'm not 100%, but let's just see. So these 2 are going to both be shooting into the Demon Prince. I'm going to use my last 2 CP to make these lethal hits on both of these. Or am I? Yeah, I think I am.
We should do one at a time. Do big go first and then see if...
Yeah. It's either that or I could keep 2 CP to make you -1 in combat on them. So you're already wounded on 3s. I could make you wounded on 4s.
Yeah. Definitely makes them survive a lot easier.
Yeah, makes a big difference.
That's 2 CP though, isn't it? Yeah.
Do you get your extra damage, your extra strength and all that if you don't charge?
Yeah, it's just 5 phase. Yeah,
just in the 5 phase, yeah.
It's +1 attack and +1 strength, or if
right.
it's D3.
Right,
yeah,
right.
It's just it's an
so you
enhancement.
could end up just countering that anyway if you what's your strength at the minute? Is it 9?
Strength at the minute
10,
on that
sorry.
is 10. Yeah.
So
I'm gonna
12,
up to 13.
13. So toughness 7.
I can't still only. Yeah, I can't get down to 2s to 3s. I can only get 3s to 4s.
Yeah. Yeah, let's just stick to the plan and try and kill it. So I'll start with the neutron laser. And I'm going to use... I tell you what, do you know what? Let's just start off nice and easy. I'm going to start with the Cerberus Raiders into your Rhino.
Yeah.
So it's 9 shots, hitting on 4s. So we've got 5 hits, and we're wounding on 6s, I believe. But these are devastating, so I need 2 6s, and I'll kill a Rhino. Oh! So you take 1 wound, so you're down to 1.
Yeah.
Which, if I roll a 3 in my turn, that will kill that with the bombardment in the beginning of your turn.
Oh, yeah.
So let's just hope I roll a 3 there. That could be a dead Rhino. This neutron laser is going to shoot into the Demon Prince. Let's see what we can do. So I'm not actually going to use the lethal hits with this. I just don't think it's worth it. So I would have been, but so I'll roll this. Should I CP this? I'm not gonna. So wounding on strength 16, toughness 9, so 3s. So it does wound. So 4 in run, yeah. Saves it. Yeah, so that's the neutron laser. Oh, the stubbers, sorry, they'd have just gone into these.
Yeah.
So just be 3 shots into the, what they're called. The
Is it 18 inches or that?
stubbers are 36.
Oh, right, okay.
So 3 hits because they're 3 because they're heavy, and then strength 4, so 1 save, 3 up.
Yep. He's okay.
Saves it, he's alright. So I'll have a little think, I'll get back. So last bit of shooting is going to be the Rangers. I'm just going to put it into this unit inside here. I don't think it's worth using a CP on lethal hits. I'd be better on the -1 to wound. So 18 attacks, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So hitting on 4s. Let's go. Lethal hits might come in handy there. Jesus. They all hit, and then re-rolling for the Marshal. Oh yeah. They all hit.
Nice.
And then 100 on 4s. Oh. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 saves, 3 up. There's 1 on 1 wound, right?
Yep. There goes the one.
Nice. So kills him.
He's out of the way.
I forgot to mention these past leadership on here used the insane bravery year. At the beginning of Sai's turn, I forgot to mention it.
Yeah, no, that's
But yeah, so that is shooting. So it's just going to be combat. So it's just going to be getting hit with the Demon Prince first.
I'm going, yeah.
Yeah, cool. So on to combat. What your roll? So combat. So Demon Prince got past his Dark Pact. He's got extra 2 attacks, so he's on 8 attacks, an extra pip of damage. An extra pip of strength, so he's on strength 11. So he's hitting on 2s, wounding on 4s. Oh damn!
Yes, lethal. Yes. So yeah, strength. What's their toughness?
It took us 7.
So 3 7.
And -1 to wounds because of the
Oh, of course.
strap.
Sorry, yeah. Nice. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 saves at -2.
4, 5, 6. I think he might do some damage here. 5 up.
3 damage.
2 saves. So let's get these feel no pains done.
Is there any wounds on them yet?
No, not yet.
Okay.
So there's 4 went through. So 1. So there's 1 left on 1 wound.
Yeah.
2. He's dead.
Yeah.
3. He's left on 1 wound. 4. Yeah. So 2 die. Pretty nasty. I'll do that. So attacks back. 4 attacks from the 2 breaches. I don't think this will even touch the Demon Prince, but see what we can do. Oh, not bad. Not bad. It's all hit, but I would like that to wound because it's 5 and 6s. 2 saves on your invuln.
Oh.
6 damage.
Oh, he's down to 1 wound.
Oh. So do you know, if I had shot him with them, I could have killed him there.
Might do the difference.
But shoulda, coulda, woulda. So I'll do my end of turn roundup, and that'll be that. So yeah, the roundup, bring it down. I didn't get. I'm going to keep hold of. There's a Demon Prince on 1 wound. There's a tank that could die here if I have roll a 3 on it. So I'm going to keep that. Defense stronghold obviously is in play till the end of Sai's turn. So I'll tell you what, shall I roll for that tank now while we're in my turn? Where it does the bombardment?
Yes, I'll get the extra wound back, but if you get the 3, die.
Yeah. So on a 3. Oh, so he survives. He goes up to 2 wounds. Right, beginning of Sai's turn. Round 4. Assassination. So kill a character behind enemy lines. You did originally get what was there? Gauge on all fronts. So you swapped it out for a CP. Got behind enemy lines. So it's pretty much, you won't be using that. Assassination, but it could be doable. You've used a strat on your Demon Prince to bring flat 3 wounds back.
That's right, yeah.
What's it called again?
It's called...
Was it skin something?
Skin shift. Yeah, so I can return 3 wounds
Nice.
to 1 model.
Cool. I've got to say as well, do I kill one of them? I don't. Yeah, so bit of shooting.
Yeah, a little bit of shooting, not much to do, but so the rhino going to pop into these lads.
Yeah.
So
I'll just quickly check their defensive profile too. Cool. So
so just the combi bolter.
Both hits.
So both hit.
Both
Both
wounds.
So just 2 saves now.
3 ups.
Yes.
1-on-1 wounds.
D6 habit launcher.
2 shots. 2 hits.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
And David Prince is going to put his little flesh thing over there as well.
Yep. Sounds horrific, that little flesh thing.
3s because he's shooting out, isn't he?
Yep.
And then it strengthens it. Again. So 2 saves at -1.
-1, they're in cover, so it'll just be 2 4-ups. They're alright.
Yeah, okay.
Lovely jubbly.
And that.
So, combat, and the only combat is 2 breaches into the Demon Prince. We take off this last wound. Do you know what? I'm going to look through my strats, see if there's anything I can do here, but I don't think there is. Now I double checked the Admech strats for this detachment are great. So 4 attacks, hitting on 4s. 1 hit, but then re-rolling. 3 hits, and then we're wounding on 5 and 6s. Just 1. 4 invuln. 3 damage. That knocks you onto 1 wound remaining.
1 wound.
Guess you don't degrade Demon Prince.
No.
Cool. So Demon Prince slapping me back. Do you want to do a dark pact?
That's what I'm with, because he feels that he always dies at the end. So
Yeah,
still
yeah,
you, but
yeah.
What's the point in dying? Might as well see if I survive another round of combat and be the defender and hit you again.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, so I'll just do my normal attacks this time.
Yep.
Screw it. That's what we're here for.
Dark pacting, yeah.
Dark pact.
Oh,
He's failed it. He's on 5, isn't he? Yeah, 6, so yeah. So he'll kill himself at the end. But I'll have the bonus for now. An extra 2 attacks.
That's what happens when you follow Zinch.
Yeah, and an extra 2 strength, 2 strength, 12.
Nice.
Right, so 2s, 5s are lethal. 1 lethal. And I'll just take 5, 2.
Wounded on 3s.
3s. That is 6 saves at
Oh, yeah.
-2.
I think you should be able to get rid of the rest. So there's the
need
Dominus
to-
in here as well. Yeah, I'll double check what is. Oh, it's the actual one that I wrote down. So, so it'll be 5 ups. It'll all be 5 ups to be fair.
Yeah.
Oh, -2 actually. It'll be 4 ups. So I'll do 2. So we're looking for 5 ups.
It's flat 3 damage.
Not for them to go through. I'll have to do these shrugs here. So 2 went through. First one, 1 dead. Second one, 2 dead. So 4 ups.
What's his normal save? 2 up.
2 up, yeah.
Nice.
So 2 go through.
6 damage.
So it'll be 6 damage.
Do the shrugs as well, does he?
Yeah, yeah. It'll be till that unit's like, it's the same phase.
Ah, yeah.
It'll still get there. So 4 go through, and funnily enough, he's on 4 wounds. That wiped out the unit.
Wow, okay, assassination. Wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, so that finishes that perfectly because everything dies in the middle.
Yeah.
Oh, with everything dying in the middle, that gets Sai assassinate. It gets me bring it down because it's a character destroyed. Monster destroyed. So that's really interesting. that changes things in this battlefield. So Sai's, I'll get back to you on the end of Sai's roundup. It makes it easier for my editing. End of Sai's roundup. Assassination, 5 points. Enemy lines you get rid of?
Behind him,
yeah.
for a CP, yeah.
Of course. So gets rid of that. So assassination 5 points. That gets me out the centre, but it does get me. Obviously, I get bring it down and defend stronghold, so it gets me 8 points here. So Sai gets 5, I get 8. Going into Admech turn 4. Right, Admech turn 4. Ares Nile. So get Sai's gets out the centre basically, and I need a unit wholly within 6 inches of the centre. I might actually need to advance them. I'll double check see if they're within 6. I did draw a tempting target, and Sai picked this one over here. I just can't get to it, and I don't really want to be over there, so I use my once per turn, once per game CP to swatch it out for capturing the outpost. So it's a pretty decent one to be fair. So I don't have a CP now, and basically I've got everything. Move these forwards. I'll just double check see if they're in 6.
Check.
Sorry, I've got this here. So within the centre, I think he's just out to be fair. So I would need to advance them. I literally need, he's like an inch out, 6 inches. So I'll move them just up there. Yep, and then they've moved. They obviously still shoot their assault weapons, and he's popped there. Get a shot on them. The Cerberus Raiders advanced. They got big 5, so they're heading towards the outpost. And yeah, so I see how this turn goes. If I can kill the Rhino, that's ideal because it just gets rid of more size assets, and all he's got left is a Lord, which can't really get in the game now. And these in the corner, which are quite far out the game. So yeah, let's see how shooting goes. So everything to the Rhino. Size pop smoke, so it's -1 to hit. So I think it's pretty much going to be hit on 5s. So yeah, I'll start off with the Doom Crawler.
Big guns.
Yeah. So hit on 4s, hit on 5. Sorry, both miss. Nasty, 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 nasty. The Stubber. 1 hit and it sustains, and then wounds on 6s. 1 wound, and just your 3 up save. Just down to 1 wound. The Cerberus Raiders, I might as well go straight to them. So them Raiders shooting into the Rhino. So it'll be 9 shots, hitting on 5s, yeah. A few hits there. And then if I just get 1 6, it's a devastating wound.
Oh, nice.
I do. Gets the Rhino. Doesn't matter if it blows up. So that gets rid of that. So I might as well put all these Rangers into your Lord. Try to do some damage there. Okay. Actually, I'll get back to it. Yeah, I might as well put the Rangers into the Cultists, because then it just leaves the Lord. So 18 shots, 2 shots each, hitting on 4s. Because of the Marshal, we are re-rolling. So let's get them 4s out. And then re-roll these. So I've got a few more there. And then these are strength 4, toughness 3. Or wounding on 3s. That's a few. So that'll be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No minus.
Couldn't say so on 4s.
These actually ignore cover.
Do they?
Yeah.
Alright, okay, so no minus, you say?
So no minus.
5s.
Yeah. Nice saving, to be fair.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's alright. Something off the unit. I'll take that.
Nice 7 die, yeah.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So that is all my shooting, and that actually is turn. So I'll get back to you in the roundup. So end of Admech turn 4, Area Denial for 5 points. Yeah. So I'm going to keep capturing outposts because I should be able to get that in my next turn. So on to Size, turn 5. So Simon's turn 5, 2 dreadful cards for him. Area Denial and deploy Teleport Homer. Area Denial is basically the one I got, so to kill all my units in the centre, and he needs to be wholly within the centre. Deploy Teleport Homer is deploy it in the centre or in my deployment zone. Sai, what have you done? You just didn't have the assets really?
Yeah, I literally just nothing. I couldn't move, I couldn't do anything. I've got to the primaries. I've hit the Lord back there just in case you get like a bring it down. So, yeah. Just the ones where you need to kill stuff. But otherwise, I am stuck.
Yeah, and that just rubs salt in the wound. A little rad bombardment blew one of his cultists up. But yeah, see how my turn goes. It's going to be a really, really close one, this one. So I'll see what cards I draw. So this is super close on points now. I needed 2 good cards behind enemy lines, and sorry, I already had capture any outpost. So in my turn, I get my primary at the end of this turn. That's sticky, so I've got it. They've stayed on that, so I've got that. There's nothing I can shoot, and there's nothing I really need to shoot. I grab that to get capture any outpost, and behind enemy lines with them. So that gives me 3 for behind enemy lines, 8 for capture enemy outpost. And then at the end of my turn, I get 15 points for the 3 objective markers. And that's actually leaving me and Simon on 80 to me, 80 to Simon. We'll get back to you on the end of the game roundup, but what a game. There we have it. Woo! There we have it.
That was
what
a fun game. Wow.
Put it there, mate.
Yeah.
Really well played.
Mate.
Really well played. I mean, you don't often get draws, but that outcome for me was perfect. It was a game of 2 halves because the Chaos did so well in that first half.
Yeah.
In the Admech just did so well in the second. What a game. How do you think it went?
I think literally kind of early game, it felt really positive because I came charging out as I expected to. Kind of got some lucky fights, especially over here when we find the big robots not being able to deal with the one unit of Chosen and getting slapped back. Demon Prince did some good work in the middle, but again, Dark Packs, God's giveth and God's taketh away, because you managed. I scored 5 points to that assassination, but I would never have achieved that without Dark Packing and killing myself first. So I had to ultimately ended up killing myself to make sure I killed one of your leaders. So yeah, it went really well. Really up and down. The whole game felt really close, to be fair. By turn 3, you're totally caught up, I felt.
The game just seemed to tilt my way. It seemed like it was tilted your way the whole time. And the second half, I think I was just trying to each turn get rid of your biggest assets. So like your Demon Prince had to go because he could kill my breachers, which he did in the end. In what an amazing end, he killed the breachers, and in return, Demon Prince died, filled his Dark Pact. But yeah, I think secondaries. I think we were talking off camera. If side just got that. Investigate signals, is it, where you get the corners?
Yeah.
If you just got one of them, you had your cultists in that corner all game.
Just literally waiting for it to come in. So
if that came in one of your last cards, you'd have won by 2 points. I think I got really lucky with them secondaries towards the end.
I think it went both ways. So I literally got like 20 points in the first 2 turns because I was literally got the ones that I needed to score 10 there and score 10 there. Straight away. And it just totally flipped, and your card suddenly then got that. And I love the tactical game. GW have done for 10th edition. It makes it so much more flexible and fun.
It does.
And so much more reactive as opposed to just... I've tried a couple of fixed games in 10th and then they're a bit boring. It's almost a bit too easy to be stopped because your opponent then just knows what they need to do to deny. So
and that's what was still about 9th, I think, having the secondaries where they're like fixed and you pick them. I think it made the game a bit boring. But I definitely think what they've done with this card deck, this Leviathan deck in 10th, really has made it really fun. And for me, these 1,000-point games we've been doing lately, I did, if you haven't seen, we did last week, I did one with Richard, didn't I? And obviously this one, they've just been, mine and Richard's was literally points different at the end. And mine and yours a draw. I mean, I'm really enjoying 1,000-point games, and we've managed to get through this in, obviously this is a bit little peek behind the scenes, managed to get through this in under 5 hours, which we've done it in about 4.5, which is really good timing because
a lot of setup goes into this, doesn't it? A lot, obviously, you don't see on camera. A lot of work goes into setting things up, stop and starting.
Yeah, that's it. And I mean, when I did my last AdMech game, when I was using them against Richard, he was using Death Guard, that was over 3 days. Wow. So we me and Richard finished one night, and we were like, it's a bit late. Richard went home, came back the next day, morning before work, did a couple of hours. We were like, we should be able to finish it. Didn't finish it, so he went to work. And then the next day he came back. So you'll see our change of clothes throughout the game. But yeah, so it is nice to just have a smooth game. Gets finished within 4.5 hours. A draw. And it's good to see the Admech perform like S.
Yeah, it's nice to see them on the table. Again, I think competitively they're not doing very well either. So everyone's kind of chafing at the bit for some updates on these guys after the Codex. But I thought they did what it was fighting an army against a shooting army, and the shooting army did what it needed to do at the end of the game. At the end of the day, it took the assets off the table that I only could really fight with. As you'll see when Sam puts this back together, that there's not really a shooting round for me in this game. Not really. A couple of stray bolters, a couple of flesh guns off the Dame Prince. That's all I really had to do this game.
Yeah, but I think we don't really get a chance to play much, do we? I think this will be our second, third game, but it's really good to get you on, get your Chaos on, and you've got a few projects in the pipeline, so maybe get you back and get maybe your Templars on, or your well, I was going to say your guard, but you've sold that whole army.
Moved on from the guard, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, I've got a massive flexible chaos list, so it'd be great to get back with some other options. You know, the possessed, go a bit more demonic, bring more. You know, the obliterators, big units, the Forge Fiend. If I want to do a bit more shooting, I can definitely be a bit more of a shooting chaos army as well. So.
We can even do a 2,000 point game next, maybe. Yeah, you've been wanting to play my Templars for a while. So.
Yes, I'd love to, because I'm starting to collect Templars as well. I've just kind of started churfing through the combat patrol, so I'd love to see how they play on the board. It's going to be ages before I get a Templars game. Well, I've taken my time with them. So,
well, my first 2,000 point Templar game was not the last battle report, but the one before with the Knights in. And I've been collecting for 3 years. That was my first 2,000 point game. So they just take a while to paint. But we've been blabbering on long enough anyway. We could stand here for hours and talk rubbish. So, big thanks always to the members. Big thanks to you, Si, for coming on, mate. I really appreciate it.
Good to be here.
And is that everything? Have we covered everything?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, so thanks for everyone. Keep watching, and we'll see you next time.
Good day, guys.